Welcome to Semi Homemade. I'm Sandra Lee, and today is all about great country comfort food. All comfort food starts off with love, as does this menu, and it's going to be a sweet treat. My first recipe is dessert. It's an incredible pumpkin maple bread pudding. And then for my main course, I'm having my very own Sandy's Ossobuco. I'm going to serve that alongside two great side dishes, zucchini al formaggio and horseradish mashed potatoes. Then it's cocktail time. I've got a butter martini that you are going to love. And for a tablescape, I have something very country and very sweet. Delicious comfort food. Everybody loves this. And I'm going to start it off with dessert, my pumpkin maple bread pudding. What I'm starting off here with is just some cinnamon raisin bread. But frankly, you could use any bread that you have, whether it's Italian, French. You could use donuts for that matter. Plain donuts would be delicious. What I'm gonna do though is cut my bread into nice little bite-sized chunks. I love bread pudding, whether you serve it nice and hot, maybe over some ice cream. It is a beautiful, tasty dish. And I'm gonna just leave the crust on here. I think it adds to the flavor. This crust, by the way, is gonna get nice and crunchy, soft and moist on the inside. Now, before I put this into my baking dish, I wanna just spray it with a little non-stick cooking spray. This is butter flavored. And then I'm gonna put my bread inside and just spread it out. And this is gonna sit in the fridge and soak up all this beautiful custard I'm gonna show you how to make in just a second. Then I'm gonna put in here a half a cup of pecans over my cinnamon raisin bread. This just adds a really great nutty flavor. Pecans are my very favorite nut, I have to say. Toasted. Beautiful. Now, into the fridge, this will go 1 hour at least so that all that bread absorbs all that pumpkin and maple goodness. And this is going to be dessert, and it's going into the oven. This is my pumpkin maple bread pudding. Remember, it's just cinnamon and raisin bread in here with pumpkin and heavy cream, milk, pumpkin pie spice, canned pumpkin. Yummy. It's an hour, 350 degrees. And then it's a melt in your mouth, unbelievable experience. I cannot wait for you to make that. Now for dessert, I'm gonna get that wonderful maple pumpkin bread pudding out of the oven. Great dishes. See, you can have perfect meals the semi-homemade way, and nobody has to know you're not cooking from scratch. Look at that. Now for a great sauce to top the bread pudding, I'm gonna use a hard sauce. And in here is just butter, sugar, vanilla, and also brandy. And I'm gonna heat it up in the microwave. So a little trick is to take the cover off and to put it in about 1 inch of water. But this goes in here for just a minute or two. And by the way, you can find hard sauce in the grocery store in the international food section. This has gotta be done. Just a couple seconds left to go. It's just starting to soften up. I wanna take this out, get rid of my water because I wanna use this bowl to add my extract to my hard sauce. Now to this, just a teaspoon of pure maple extract. And I have the perfect accompaniment to my pumpkin maple bread pudding. Could eat that right out of the jar. Just a little bit of pumpkin bread pudding for me. And in here you can see, look at that. The pumpkin, the raisins, the cinnamon, just a tiny little bit of that maple hard sauce right over the top. Just drizzle that. And we won't tell anybody I had a little dessert before dinner, right? Or a lot of dessert before dinner.